Hey y'all, it's Charity. So it's been 2 years since we had Nehemiah, and I'll post some links to videos below that I've done, just talking about our stillbirth story and recovery after loss. And last year we did like a balloon releasing for him at the beach, and that was beautiful. And so it's been 2 years. I don't know how to explain like how I'm feeling today. It's just a range of emotions, you know. When I had Nehemiah, it was the most traumatic thing that I've ever been through my whole entire life. I can't even explain it. I've had some very, very dark moments during that time, more so in the earlier years. As time went on, I didn't feel as negative about life, as negative about my situation as I did before. I thought life was over. I didn't know how in the world I was going to recover from, giving birth to a stillborn baby. I really don't know how I got through it. Only God really brought me through, and you ladies brought me through, and just having that encouragement and just having a support team and people you can talk to. My faith, that's the only way I got through. I've been able to get through. As time go on, the feelings are still there, and I always say this every time, but you learn to manage the loss over time, and it doesn't hurt as bad. You still have the hurt, but it just feels different. I'm not in a position where I cry all the time, but most recently, as I know Nehemiah's birthday was coming up, I could tell my mood was changing. I felt sad when I started to think about him and what happened. So I know lately my mood has been different. I feel sad, and I try not to show it in front of people, or I try not to say nothing to anybody. But I just know I've been feeling different as it comes closer to the anniversary. Every year it just gets me. It gets me down. So I don't know. So where we are now, we've had our baby boy since we had Nehemiah. We've had our second baby, Emmanuel. During my last video, I was 16 months pregnant. I mean, not 16 months, 16 weeks pregnant. And pregnancy after a loss was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. Every day was a battle. Every month was a battle. Every milestone was cherished. And I think even having a loss, we appreciate him more, you know. I don't know. When I first had Emmanuel, after having Nehemiah, it just felt like I was in a dream. It didn't feel real for a while. Sometimes it even felt like he wasn't my baby. I was like, is this my baby? You know, I just had that feeling like it wasn't real, like he wasn't ours. So it did take time for us to feel, that genuine connection with him, like he's mine, we get to keep him. And it's tough. Having a baby after a loss is really, really tough. And there are most good moments. Most of the moments are good, but there's those moments like, gosh, is this real? And it kind of takes away from, good moments sometimes. I don't know if I'm even explaining it right, but even when we first had Emmanuel, I noticed my husband, sometimes when we were in the hospital, he would call him Nehemiah. And that threw me off. That really threw me for a loop. And I was like, Brandon, no, Emmanuel. And even sometimes I said Nehemiah when we first had him. And I don't know if subconsciously, if we wanted it to be Nehemiah, or if we thought it was Nehemiah, or somehow we connected the baby that we lost to him. And that was a challenge in the beginning. So it's a lot of things that come in play when you have a baby after a loss. For us, it was like that. And so it was a big adjustment. And, I don't know if I would have changed anything. I don't know. But it's definitely made me a better person, made me stronger emotionally. I'm quite sure it made me a stronger mother. I really don't take life for granted, and I say that all the time. You just take one day at a time. Enjoy every moment that you can with your loved ones that you do have. And that's what I've learned from this situation. So learn to love life. Learn to love your loved ones. And not take things for granted. Life is short, really. So we will always love you, Nehemiah. He'll always be a part of us. And every year we do something for him. And this year I made a stepping stone for him. And it has his name. And it has like mosaic stones in it. And I'll show a picture of that too. And we'll continue to light a candle for him 7 o'clock tonight. And you all can join us. And you can tag me in your candle online if you want. But we'll always continue to cherish him and always remember him. And again, I love you ladies. I thank you for following me in this journey. And, you know, I wish you strength and I pray for your love and support as you go through your journey as well. And again, you all take care and I love you. Thank you again for following my journey. So this is the stepping stone. I don't know if I did such a good job. But in the middle goes a plant, and I'll plant it outside and by the front door, and I'll put a plant. And I'll show you guys the after picture. But I just kind of imprinted Nehemiah. I kind of messed it up a little bit. It was supposed to say in memory of Nehemiah, but it didn't go the way I thought. But I tried, so I'll show you guys later how it turns out, probably in another video. But yeah, this is the stepping stone.